When it comes to doing magic, you have to be very qualitative when you create a spell or a working for a specific outcome. And to be qualitative means you're very detailed, very specific, and you really dive into the depth and nuance of the situation. Bear with me, it's early in the morning, and I just want to get this out. So, let's say you want to do a love spell. In general, I don't do a lot of love magic talk, but as I have begun to see some things, I'm going to share them because I feel they're good for people to know. If you're doing love work, you can't always just get a general love working. You need to be specific with what it is you're trying to do. Are you trying to reconcile two lovers? Are you trying to reconcile two co-parents? Are you trying to reconcile an estranged husband from his wife? Are you attempting to attract a husband, a soulmate, which they're not the same? Some people don't want to get married. Are you seeking to attract your next level? Or are you just looking to see what your options are so you want to just draw on as many people as possible? Whatever it is, you have to be specific about what it is you want to do, and then you have to be specific in how you approach it. I find that for me, the most specific forms of doing this tend to be using your mind, aka just manifesting it, speaking it into existence, visualizing it, scripting about it, thinking about it, fantasizing about it. That's free. Add some spiritual verses or some Bible verses if you want to be on top of it, or some daily prayer, and that's it. You're good. Or the second way for me is goetic magic, and specifically goetic magic because there are 72 goetic spirits, and depending on your level of skill, you can actually pair them with other types of beings. Angels, yes, you can. Not to bind the demon, but to work alongside them. They're not beefing the way some types of spiritual systems will have you believe. But each goetic current, each goetic spirit, each goetic frequency, however you choose to look at them, they're like periodic elements for me. You know, when you look at like the chemistry chart and it shows you the table of periodic elements, there are 72 spirits and they're all a different element to me. And because they're all a different element to me, I know that different combinations give you different flavors of what you're looking for. There are at least three different love spirits in the Galatia. There are at least three different money spirits, three different protection spirits. There's 72. And each of them have things that they are very popular for or specifically known for. But the more you get to work with them, the more creative you get to be with their usage and you discover new things. So these days, if I'm looking to change a situation for somebody, if it's something that I feel like, okay, we can do this, then, sorry, I got interrupted. If there are multiple goetic frequencies and I compare them to a periodic table of elements, then basically different mixes, different compounds, different combinations are going to get different results. Just like different chemicals give you different results when mixed and matched together. So If the manifesting and the prayer and the basic non-mundane, no spiritual tools required stuff doesn't work, yeah, I'm going to pick up my knowledge and I'm going to get to the Goetia and I'm going to see what they can do. But only when it gets really qualitative, because just my opinion, I feel that a lot of general love spells give you general results. Maybe the intentions that I set back then were not sharp enough because, hey, I am not perfect. But I felt like it would just give me like a general boost or like a yay, like a little wave of positivity. But nothing would really stick. Once I started working with poetic currents, it didn't guarantee that if somebody needed to stay in my life, they would stay. But I did get to test different things to see, hey, is this person really here? Or is this person like on the way out? And, or is this person capable of change? Is this person capable of reconciliation? Is this person capable of growth? And I feel like that is something that really needs to be observed and looked into when you do love magic. Because if you're not willing to see that a person is or is not conforming to the desired outcome you have, then your next job is to detach. And instead of doing love magic for that person, you start doing your transmutations, you start learning the lessons, and you start packing it up and rolling it out of here. Because you and that person, the lesson's been learned. And you start doing your spiritual work or your personal work to heal, detach, cut the cord, and reclaim your energy from that situation.